Hello, everybody, and welcome to Uncaged. Thank you for hanging in there. We had a brief internet blip there, but we should be good to go now, assuming I'm not muted. We'll quickly go around. I'll let people say hello, and then we're going to get a quick recap from our very own swapper, and we'll get the game going again. I'm just going to start top left. Graham.
Hello! Sorry for the delay.
First, you open your mouth, and then you check if you're muted.
Behind. My name is Graham, or Graham Crackers, and today I am playing Samander, Tenant, the cleric, the half-elf cleric, more importantly, of some god who doesn't want to say their name, who may be the sun. In last episode, I got robbed, I had some tea, and I got a baby mimic.
All true. Lady Dame.
Oh, hi, I'm Lady Dame, and I play Pris, the sweetest tiefling ever, who is a little bit clumsy, apparently, when trying to transport a cake, even with a floating disc. Also has a sneaky side, apparently. Didn't anticipate that, but here we are.
Wild.
Yes, hello, I am Wild Engineer. I'm playing Welby, the Halfling Warlock. And I have magic food again.
Yes. Hello, my name is Anik. I play everybody these people are not playing, and I'm also the one who gave Welby magic food again. I'm very excited. Swapper.
Hello, I'm Swapper, and today I'm playing Kai, who's not a cleric of the moon, but could be. So, recap? Okay.
Yes, please.
So, last session started with everybody recovering from whatever the fuck happened before, which had some werewolves involved, and started off very strong with Sam going to be alone and basically telling the sun god to go and fuck themselves, and that they would find a new one if, the current one just wasn't powerful enough. As you do. Then the party encountered a few road builders and asked them a few questions, and then we were on our way to the city, which name I completely know. It is Wave Crest. I'm looking at the screen to see if people are shaking their heads, but no, that was right. Wavecrest has about 1 million taverns, each one weirder than the next, and after being told that there's a certain list we were definitely going to stick to, or we might lose years of our memories and or other things. I wouldn't know about that. We went to a bakery led by a weird magical note that we found on a job board. No, that actually happened.
Involving a black cat.
Involving a black cat, yes, that's right. The cat was, if I recall correctly, very rude. Or was it the other cats? There were a lot of cats who were rude. We steadied a cat in. Anyway, we went to the magic bakery / delivery shop / currency exchange / I don't know, is it a black market? I don't think it is. And then we met Astley and her wife, who promptly sent us out for delivery. We nodded our heads, said, yes, we will not split up, and immediately split up to do all the deliveries. I think Sam was first. Sam got robbed of all his money and got a baby mimic and delivered the goods to a tea shop, where he took some very, very dearly needed calming tea and went back on his way. Then we had Pris, who was delivering a cake and got run over by a cart, but the important part is the cake survived. And also harassed some people who were slandering the shop we were now apparently working for, because company loyalty is very important. At least for Pris, it seems. And she was mischievous. But last but not least, we had Welby, who was transporting some tiny furniture to a fae house with a creepy girl, and got in return magic food. What?
How was
I think
girl
that's about
creepy?
it.
She was a perfectly normal little girl.
She... Okay, Anik, you played a perfectly normal human, which is very creepy for everybody who is, more in tune with what a normal human should be. For example, hydration.
Gin tonics
do
are
love to
hydrating,
hydrate.
right? I
Sure.
think gin tonics are hydrating.
I too enjoy hydrating.
Yep. Just before you go into stasis. I mean, sleep?
I think so.
Anyway. Bringing it back to Wavecrest, this lovely town, oddly full of cats. We still have one person ready to deliver a thing. I know you muted yourself, Swapper, but Kai's up. You have a small
God damn it.
You have a small
Yes.
cart of sweets and baked goods to be delivered.
And I am currently a horse.
You are currently a horse. Both. Never mind. Yep.
No, not a wolf horse, a horse.
Just a horse.
So, I'm supposed to deliver it to a small alcove or something?
Small cavern.
Small cavern, yes. I assume I was told which small cavern and not just a small cavern?
Nope, you were told a small cavern.
Right.
All your friends took maps, by the way, but you're a horse?
I know. Is the cat somewhere around?
Yeah, snoozing on the... Well, it's currently not so much snoozing on the counter. It's pretending to be snoozing on the counter while watching you. Clomping
Is there a
around
little
as a horse.
doorbell on the door?
Of course, on the front
Okay.
door, but you're off the side exit in a little alcove, alleyway. Sorry.
Oh, I'm already there. So I
Alleyway.
will go stick my head back into the side entrance. I'm sorry, just marveling at that mental picture. Sorry.
Beautiful.
Can you? Hello, cat, Mr. Cat. What's your name?
Listen to most things. As long as
All
you
right,
get some food.
Could you tell me exactly which alcove it is?
Yep. All right. So you take the really long road, pretty much back out the way you came. Take
Right.
right towards the ocean.
All right.
Keep going. Cavern.
All right.
Bit of a stone statue up front. That's the one.
All right. Is that the only stone statue there?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
The other ones are up north. You need to go south.
So the horse head disappears out of the side entrance. And I suppose I'm just gonna start following the directions while keeping an eye out for danger.
All right.
And being a horse, I'm sorry, I can't get over being a horse with the cars.
I mean, that's fair.
There's a first time for everything, I suppose.
You could have just gone elk, elk can pull a cart, but no, gotta be a horse.
I mean, I don't want to get shot in the middle of the city.
that
At least not for
is-
being an elk.
I mean, that's entirely fair, to be honest. Alright, so you're clip-clopping your way through this lovely city, back the way you came. Roll me a perception check.
Yep.
As you do.
It's 17. I assume that the horse doesn't have advantage or something. I didn't look it up.
I mean, you still have an inspiration if you want to use it desperately.
No, I'm feeling pretty good with a 17, I
Feeling
think.
pretty good with something. Well,
Every time you ask, I'm feeling less good.
I mean, that is literally my job. Let's just have a look. Oh yeah, no, you noticed this. Two people in obnoxious purple frocks are sort of like, at first they're sort of matching your pace, and then they're sort of cutting across to get a little closer to you. And while they're doing that, you can hear them talking, going, "Are they letting that horse walk around unsupervised? Like, they're crazier than we thought. Let's just take all the stuff and go." As they start to circle around your wagon to steal all these delicious baked goods that seem unattended.
Can I very clearly unhorse-like kind of rear my head and look at them straight in the eyes and just make a very ungodly noise? Like, that a horse typically should be able to do anatomy-wise, but usually doesn't because, it has to use that anatomy consciously, and it doesn't because it's a fucking horse.
My brain, former horse girl, there is a lot of ungodly noises horses can make. So yes, you can make an ungodly noise at these two people. They scoot back a little in alarm, because who wouldn't? Before they going, the tall one sort of slaps the smaller one on their shoulder and goes, "Fuck off, it's just a horse. Get the cakes." And sends them back in.
Right. I will return to elven form, I suppose.
Alright, you reverse your elfin form.
I would like to remind everybody how the wild shape looks. It is a tedious and terrible process of bones sticking out everywhere and shifting and turning and flesh moving until Kai stands there looking at them very, very done.
Hang on. One of them is just dry heaving, turning away, going in a corner. Oh God! Did you see where that? Oh, that is not. Oh, that is not right. That is not. Oh. And this taller dude just sort of goes. Right, off I go. As he ambles away.
I thought so. I'm going to summon about 1 billion horses, I think.
Right, you
Four.
summon 1 billion horses.
I think it's just 4, but
it feels like
at this
billion.
point. I think the horses are like challenge rating 4 or something, 1/4 or something. I can summon a
Regular
war
horse?
horse.
I mean, war horses have a higher challenge rating, so you get fewer.
Yeah, so I'm gonna summon
Challenge
2
rating
war
a
horses.
challenge rating a quarter for a regular horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna just summon
War horses.
4 war horses. I could summon 4 war horses. Jesus, I could summon 8 regular horses. And just
And at
kind
this
of.
point, why wouldn't you? You know.
I want war horses because I might need to trample somebody, and I have 3 additional war horses just flanking.
All right, you summon 4 war horses. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by a certain cat. That's just. Oh my God.
Also there somehow.
It's just everywhere. It's like. Alright, so you have 4 war horses and yourself. A regular elf at this particular point in time.
I'm gonna strap one of the horses to the wagon and
Right,
I suppose
strap
also
them in.
ride it.
I mean, you could. I don't know how good your riding skill is, but you can at least sit on it.
Probably not that good, really. I'm used to being the horse, but not
Yeah,
the... This is not a metaphor.
druids are fun. Alright, so are you on the horse that's in front of the cart, or are you on one of the other horses? And where are the other horses? Did you just turn them loose on the city, or are they sticking around?
No. One of them is behind the cart, one of them is in front of the cart, and one of them is next to the, left of the cart.
Okay. You and...
This is a delivery and I'm going to take it seriously, goddammit.
I mean, fair. There's a lot at stake here.
Yes.
You and your herd continue to clip-clop down this road. More people move to the side than they did previously, mainly because, well, you're currently very hard to miss. These war horses are big! You summon them with barding, or are they naked?
I don't think I can summon them with anything.
Okay, so they're just really fucking big, and they look like they will run you down, which, scary. Anyone who's ever been chased by a horse. Not a good time. Can I, as you're walking on... You said you're taking this seriously. I'm assuming you're, focused. Not like certain of your compatriots who are going, oh, look, a box store. Oh, look, a tavern. Oh, look.
No. I'm taking this very seriously to the degree that is slightly hilarious.
Okay, can I get a will save, please?
What the fuck is happening?
Well, you're just walking through this very magical
Sure,
city.
that's a 25. off.
All right,
Assuming that's not a charm effect or something.
No. You managed to stay focused on your delivery. You managed to exit the city. There's a sort of T-shaped split in the road. Left is back on that shiny road you came down from yesterday, and the other one's more towards the beach.
I take the one towards the beach, if I recall the directions correctly.
You take the turn towards the beach. You clip-clop along merrily, or at least your horses do. They're having a great time. You not so much. And from a distance, you see a tall stone statue.
Alright. Is there anybody standing by it?
Oh.
I'm gonna, I assume, just put the cart next to the statue. I wasn't specifically instructed to deliver to someone, but I'm just gonna wait.
You do
there.
see a cavern nearby, and I will point out you were instructed to deliver it to a
Oh, that's true.
high-profile client.
Who is also
specifically.
anonymous. Yes.
Mm.
I'm gonna send the war horse with the cart into the cavern
Mm-hmm.
and stay slightly behind it.
You hear just a sound of delight. Someone is clearly thrilled their delivery got here. The horse sounds like it's okay. Like there's no panic sound coming from the horses, although there is some shuffling, some mild concern. The horses that are near you are like flattening their ears a little and also backing away a bit. And you smell something that is oddly familiar. It smells like that sort of kind of reptilian undertone in the wind. And just as you pick this up, a young silver dragon comes ambling out of this cavern going, "Oh, you got me my treats! Oh, I love these donuts. They're just the best I've ever had. You there, delivery boy! I must reward you. Come into my cavern and pick something fun."
Alright, Kai takes a bit as they desperately struggle to control the wolf who wants to run the fuck away from this thing.
Perfectly fair.
And then tentatively moves towards the dragon and the cave.
Yeah, so as you're approaching this, it looks like a very shallow cavern, but as soon as you set foot across the threshold, that is clearly an illusion as you walk into a giant cavern. That isn't like this dragon's hoard seems to be just trinkets. Most people would call it crap, but you know they're clearly very pleased with it. There's little collectibles, little figurines, very few coins or gems or anything, but like drawings, some hideously stuffed toys, and just this little pile of clutter that if you had the tech magic would ping like crazy. Can you roll me 3 D100s?
Alright. That's a 41, a 53, and a 35.
Alright. So
Something jumps out of the treasure and murders
this silver dragon is like there's a donut in each claw. Like he's putting donuts on claws as he's just mouthful of some kind of chocolate eclair. Sort of carries over this potion of healing. I heard you always need those. Hang on. Just
thanks.
sort of dives back into that pile. Goes like this. Chucks a spell scroll at you. You've no idea what's on it. And goes, all right, one more. Just sort of clutters around this. Opens up this little cubby board going over. These are the better ones. I don't know what they do, but they told me they're better ones. Hang on. Oh my god. Do you think you'll get me more of these chocolate eclairs? This stuff is amazing. Here, have this one.
Have to ask.
And chucks another potion in your direction before digging back into this cart, going, oh crap, I'm out of donuts already. Crab cakes! And just no more focus on you.
I will get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
All right, bye. I'm happy to bring you your delivery. How to contact us, I think. Bye. Bye.
All right. You exit the cavern. You're back outside. Your horses are
Get the
a
fuck
little,
out of here.
Horses are a little spooked. They're not thrilled, you know?
Yeah, Kai actually jumps on one of the horses and just says, "Get the fuck out of here!" And the horses sprint away.
That they do.
It's a fucking dragon. It's a fucking how does a dragon? Oh my god.
Hang on. Can someone roll me another d100?
Why, certainly.
There's
How
two
does
things.
82 do ya?
An 82. I'm gonna need you to re-roll that one for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. What about a 98?
A 98. Nice. Duly noted.
Oh no.
All right. Kai is sprinting back towards town. I believe Pris was on her way back from her delivery. Sam was already back or heading back.
I sent Wilfred, to go follow the child to their house.
Yes.
And
You haven't heard back from him.
Okay. But yeah, I'll just wait there for a little bit.
Okay.
And there are 2 more jobs, correct?
Yes. No, 2. Yes. Yes.
So
Sorry, I hadn't marked off the dragon yet.
that's fair. And the 2 we have left are the... Oh gosh. Oh, I typed in Discord, that's why. Haha, I'm so smart. I outsmarted myself again.
No, you have 3 left. I think you have a crate at the bathhouse,
The toy airship.
a toy airship, and hang on, I have to read my own things as well.
Oh, and then the one going to Madison.
The
Just
one-
pick
yeah.
up the statue and deliver it to the antique shop.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
While you're waiting here, by the way, you, my sending abusing friend, receive a message.
Oh no. Oh no. From who?
Dearest Sam, your father has informed me I was what some would consider rude when you informed me of your newfound magical skills. I am, of course, very proud of you. Don't forget to also send to your father. He misses you, even if he doesn't know much about the Fae.
Hi, Mom. I got bit by a werewolf yesterday. It's pretty serious. Thanks. I'm sorry I'm a disappointment and not a good spellcaster like the others. Tell Dad I love him, and I used all my... That's all I have to say. That's my 25 words.
Yep. She cast it twice, so technically I'll let you reply twice if
Oh,
you're fast. If you're fast enough, because I got exactly 50 words in.
Used all my spells. I don't think I can cast Sending again today. I am in Wavecrest with my friends, doing some odd jobs to raise money. Send my love to everyone. Love, Sam.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna wait for my friends to rejoin me. I think, how big is the crate that's going to the bathhouse?
It's big. It's like 2 people carrying it big.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I will just start...
It's also heavy. It's just completely like, you know how people ship poker chips?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like that, but they're bath tokens.
Okay, I guess I'll get the toy airship. That should be small.
That's really small, yeah.
Yeah, so I will grab that. I'll just be holding it, waiting for the rest of the group to show up.
Okay. I think Paris would be the first to return.
Yeah, I think once Pris has, done her delivery and then heard her and then gotten the message from Sam, she would have hurried back as quickly as she could. Sam, are you okay?
Hello. I'm having a day.
Yeah. I almost got ran over by a cart. I'm
Are you
fine.
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, the cake is fine, and it made it to where it was supposed to go, which is all that really matters. What's next on our list of stuff?
We have to pick up a statue from a lady named Madison, who
Right.
owns a antique shop. We have to deliver this toy airship,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to deliver this crate to the bathhouse.
Oh.
Also, I have a baby mimic. I forget if I said that in my sending.
I feel like you might have, but I feel like I don't quite know what that means, and so I sort of ignored it.
I pull out the pouch. Well, I guess it's a mimic. I shouldn't call it
It
a
looks
pouch.
exactly like a regular money pouch. Like indistinguishable from a regular money pouch.
That's a money pouch,
I
Sam.
tickle it.
It glomps onto your finger without teeth because it doesn't have any because it's a baby.
I'm sorry. Is it?
Is it what? Is it dangerous?
Well, I mean, does it get bigger? How do mimics grow up, or do they stay as? It's really cute.
I mean, I don't think I would classify a bag as cute, but perhaps that's just me. But maybe it grows bigger. I honestly don't know much about this thing. Maybe it'll grow teeth, maybe it's poisonous, maybe it will become a house one day. I don't know.
Is that how that works? I guess I should do research on mimics because I don't know. I have a feeling I don't know that Pris has very little idea about mimics.
Barely any.
Yeah.
Like you've heard in fairy tales, they're the stereotypical, oh no, it's a treasure chest.
Right.
And I think at some point you read enough of the adventuring type of fairy tales where the whole, three people standing around in a tavern making jokes go, I laughed, Bort laughed, the table laughed, we killed the table, it was a good day. That's the level of...
Uh-huh. But see, they're always like, at like big mimics or like, that's what I expect a mimic to be. I've never heard of little mimics. I'm going to have to do some research, I think, on baby mimics. The life cycle of a mimic. The care and feeding of a mimic. Can one tame a mimic? I have so many questions.
Fair.
But, oh, right. We have stuff to do. Well, I think the crate, it looks really heavy.
You should probably check out the Mimic Book of Mimics when you get to the library.
Mimic Book of Mimics.
I mean, it's fine. Tomorrow I'll look to see if someone wants to buy one. I don't think being on the road is a safe place for a baby. A baby anything, really.
Do you trust someone who wants to buy a mimic?
I mean, yes. Why wouldn't I trust someone if someone said, "Hey, I would like to buy a cat because I love cats." You wouldn't be I would be like, "Oh, you love cats, you're going to take care of it." That makes sense.
But sometimes people buy cats to like catch the mice and the rats that are plaguing them. So, I just have questions about why I'm sure this is why somebody would want to buy a mimic.
Pris, look me in the eyes. Do you think that the four of us are capable of raising anything in a positive manner? Taking the last 2 weeks as an example.
suppose you're right. Well, what if it doesn't get any bigger, though?
What if it does?
That's fair. That's why I'm going to do research, but you're right, probably. Okay, well, I think with this whole... We should wait for at least Kai to help carry the crate. I can't do this. I mean, it looks heavy.
Yeah, we can all do it together.
Okay.
We should do the last 3 deliveries all as a group.
Mm-hmm.
And if we end with the bathhouses, then we can all take a bath.
Ooh.
Just distance-wise, I do think Welby would be the next one to return, since Kai had to go all the way out of town. Even though, horsey speed, longer distance. So I'd say right around now, Welby would be cropping back up.
I walk in like, hello. So, we can do these last deliveries, or?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on Kai. And then we should be moseying out.
Yeah, this crate is kind of heavy, and we might need them to be a, stronger
Oh,
beast
I
of
should
some
see if
sort.
my friend can help.
Oh, your friend.
Yeah.
Do you think they would?
No, I'll have to ask. We'll see if they come
Okay. That's not a bad idea. We should still wait for Kai just to make sure everything went okay. How did yours go?
by. Oh, I got sugar. Does anybody want sugar cubes? Maybe we can have some tea later.
Oh, I love tea.
Oh, I had tea earlier. It was pretty good, actually. I'll eat a sugar cube.
You had tea without us?
Let me just look those back up. Because of course they do something. It shall come as no surprise to anybody.
Well, I am utterly surprised.
Of course you are. Hang on.
Pris does not suspect the sugar cubes at all, even
Same.
remotely.
Why would you? You know? Do you know the word sugar is in this PDF like 100 times?
Pour some sugar on the PDF.
Well, spoiler alert, it's the Eyes Unclouded PDF. And what they did is after every module or adventure, they added recipes that you can make in real life that correlate to recipes your players encounter in the module. Which is why the word sugar appears a lot, because there's a lot of baked goods in this particular PDF.
That's cool as shit, though.
I love that.
Oh my god. That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, there's actually. I'm tempted to try a few of these, but they're really cool. Let's see these wonderful, wonderful sugar cubes. Who took one? Sam? Pris?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just Google something real quick.
Is it our constitution scores?
No. Oh. It's a spell description.
Cute. Cool. Love that. Love that for us. I'm so thrilled.
So, inflict wounds does...
How much necrotic damage?
No, I'm trying to see because it's. Oh, great. You both ate one, right?
Yes.
All right. Both of you roll me a d20.
Okay.
Any modifiers or anything like that?
No, I don't care if it's an even or an uneven number.
4.
5.
Oh, an even and an uneven number.
Ooh.
Is it enlarge or shrink?
Reduce
Yes.
and large indeed. Because why not Alice in Wonderland, this bullshit. So, Pris,
Yes.
your size is halved in all dimensions. And Sam, your size is doubled in all dimensions.
I'm tiny.
You are.
I'm how am I fitting in this room? Here's my real question.
I mean, you seen the cartoon Alice in Wonderland? You're like half bend up against the ceiling.
Hmm.
You are threatening to break some of the glass display cases.
I will absolutely try my best not to do
Ashley
that.
is trying to scoot you out, but you can't fit through the door.
Am I like the same size as Welby now? Or am I
Yes.
smaller?
A little smaller, even.
Okay. Wow. I'm a tiny tiefling. A teeny tiny tiefling. The teensiest of tieflings.
I think, Kai, as you're clip-clopping up to this bakery, you notice, like, it's hard to miss, right? We know you've... No, we don't know. We all think you may have been interested before, but at this point in time, Sam's butt is pressing up against the window in such a way it is impossible to miss.
Fucking hell. People, why is there Sam's arse in the window?
There's like one butt cheek on each half of this building.
Welby,
Jesus.
What happened? Yes?
what kind of sugar is this?
I don't know.
Where did you maybe get the
What's
sugar?
happened?
It's sugar.
Welby happened. That's what happened.
Oh, fucking hell. I cast Dispel Magic. I think on Sam first, and Sam is almost everything I see.
Yeah, you hear Pris, you don't see Pris.
I made the
Do I
delivery.
squish Pris?
Here. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Give me a second, I think I can do something. Just give me, I don't know, fucking, here, go back. Come on.
Dispel magic works perfectly.
Okay.
Uh,
I was very worried for a second there.
Yeah.
people who have the Arcana skill, like a proficiency in it, can roll me an Arcana check.
I believe I do. I believe I'm one of them. I do. I actually have double proficiency in that.
Nice.
Or expertise, I guess, is what it's really called.
I think it becomes expertise when you double it.
What the fuck is
Yes.
an Arcana?
18.
18.
Nope,
So as,
sorry. 16. Can't add. It's
As Kai dispels this magic on Sam, who shrinks back to his regular size, you get the feeling you could probably end this spell on yourself with a bonus action.
fine.
Had
Okay,
you
yeah.
stopped to consider.
I do, in fact, have Dispel Magic, so I can do that.
Oh no, you don't need to cast a spell.
Oh.
Like the
Oh, I
sugar
can
cube
choose.
isn't particularly evil. You can stop being that size when you want to.
I will wait until Sam is small again. Or until Sam is normal size.
Okay. Yep. It's easy enough.
Here's a question. If I
Please.
think really hard, can I make myself small again?
No. When it's
Okay.
gone, it's gone. I will point out, Welby took those sugar cubes out of a bag.
Out of a bag.
There are more sugar cubes, is what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I don't know what happened. I mean, I made the delivery. A fairy waved at me, and then I had the sugar.
Oh.
I haven't tried one yet. Though.
Not even going to ask, really. The fucking delivery's done. Let's get on with it. I've got 4 horses outside.
Yeah,
We need-
we've got 3 more deliveries, I think. I've got the boat, or the airship, toy. We going to the townhouse. We have the crate going to the bathhouse, and then we have to pick something up, a statue from the antique shop from Madison.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to go to the bathhouse right now. I think I haven't had a proper bath in like 5,000 years or something.
I was thinking
Wasn't
if
that
we
old?
end at the bathhouse, then we can take a bath after work.
Sounds like a
Well,
plan.
no, we have to we have to deliver the crate to the bathhouse, right? Is that how am I making that up? But then we have but we still have to get the statue. It was
From the old woman who's not
Yeah, yeah.
related to the bath. Let's just do the bathhouse last, and then we can.
okay.
If my friend comes,
We can all go
do them all
together.
right now.
Your friend?
Yeah.
What?
What
friend?
friend?
Suspicion.
It's the exact same tone of voice.
Yup.
my invisible friend. You know, the one that helped me do the magic and the treasure hunt and all that.
Oh, that one.
It's
Can you is that, can you pick up the crates?
Can it read a map and know where it needs to go? And
Well, I could always join him, right? Them.
I mean, if we go with if they can, I mean, the hard part is them holding the crate. If they just carry the crate and we walk with them, it'll be fine.
I mean, even if it doesn't work, we've got 4 horses outside to be able to take care. I feel quite useless right now, but
We have
you know.
4 horses.
Yeah, I summoned them. I was gotten too late. I was a horse first, but then somebody wanted to steal the seat, and I think I scared them a bit. But I wasn't going to be a second horse because I don't really like being a horse. I don't. It's weird. It's just too much stuff.
I have to say, those sugar cubes, Welby,
Yeah.
those might come in handy. We do get into an awful lot of trouble, and then, it might be useful to be able to become really big at some point, or really small.
Oh my god! Imagine me being like a bear or something, but a joined bear.
Like a really.
That would
Are
be
you-
so cool.
All right, Welby. Look me in the eye and say me you're completely, 100%, absolutely certain that this is the only thing, the entire thing, that only thing that those cubes do.
I don't know if I can answer that.
All right, thank you for being honest.
Hold on, let me see. I'll try one.
Oh god, but
It's only a d20.
I leave the room.
Run away!
Oh, 17.
I think I actually kind of ducks behind somewhere, like it's an explosion.
Well, then you become the size of a medium creature.
All right, is something happened?
You're so tall, Welby.
Wow, I'm as tall as you are.
Wait, really? I ducks out from behind the counter. Oh my god, yes.
You also have the feeling you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
That's a very specific feeling.
Very specific feeling. Look, you're
I like the
adventurous
feeling
now.
you can end the spell.
Yep, you're adventurous now. You sometimes get these feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I got this feeling.
Anyway,
Sorry.
we were not doing a musical episode.
God.
So deliveries.
Right.
Daylight is, as they say, dwindling.
I
what
can
they say?
see in the dark. Why did they say that? That's pretty stupid. Oh, well, no, sorry.
Having said that, I didn't announce it at the start of the stream, but my back is being moderately problematic. So we're going back to the part where we have 2 breaks a stream, 1 after every hour, so I can actually stretch and hopefully, not be in pain by the end of this. That would be great. So we are just going to quickly go to our first break. And when we get back, our intrepid wanderers will finish their deliveries. I'm sure of it.
Maybe.
It'll be fine. That'll be great.
Maybe
The
one of
heroes
them.
The Wanderers of Love and Hope of Athenwen? You mean?
The Woolaho.
I can't.
Wallow.
Whoa!
That sounds like a band, though. Welcome, please welcome Wallaho to the stage.
Honestly, with
We
the
are the
campfire girl, it sounds like
traveling
music
Wallaho
we
sounds
will
like a
sing you a
band of
ditty.
drunk Australian hippies. Can we just
True. I don't know. Do we have an Australian here, like
Wild, for the
undercover?
love of everything, can you send us to break before I really can't deal with this anymore, please? Please. Thank you.
You know what the most?
Bye,
You know what the best band name
See you in
is?
10 minutes.
Hideously.
To our page.
Simply for the second.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrit. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our Undying Love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
everybody as we discuss spinal health. It's very important to stretch in regular intervals. Maybe do some chair yoga. We are back with our lovely wanderers, Wallahos. Does that make you host if you're Wallahos? We're back with
It
our
sounds like
hosts.
some kind of gang.
We're back with the hosts, and
thing.
they have 3 deliveries left to finish.
So the plan is, then we deliver this toy, pick up the statue, and then grab the crate and head to the bathhouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick up the statue, deliver the statue, pick up the crate, and go to the bathhouse.
Well, that, yes. Because we have to deliver the
Oh,
statue.
shut up, God.
Spake the voice of God, indeed. You have the feeling you're forgetting something.
I mean, just because
was
I didn't say
implied.
it didn't mean I had forgotten it.
Sure.
Read
yeah.
between the lines, God.
No. I will take you at your word whenever it suits me.
Blue tongue?
Fair.
God, Blue Tongue, what's the difference?
None.
Not a
None,
lot.
Really.
Anyway, enough of God. Do you just want to
Yep, let's go. I'm already
get
out the
going
door.
now? Perfect. Sam, what nah.
Alright,
I'm already
we're
out.
going to get it. Okay.
I'm waiting outside.
You have the airship.
We have the airship.
Where are you taking the airship?
I don't know.
The airship is going to a townhouse.
Correct.
I figured, Sam, you've been here the longest. You would have figured this out by now.
I would have done that.
So you're retconning, checking where your deliveries need to go.
Well, they gave me a map.
Fine, you go.
We can also ask the cat if you want.
You just need to go to the townhouse, like sort of the northwesty side of the town. I can do cardinal directions. Northwest.
Northwest. And we're all going together.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's any
Wonderful.
cards coming down... No, wait, I wasn't there for that one.
No, you haven't
Remember-
shared a lot about your job.
I just know Sam's shit was stolen.
Yeah, if you see any children in an alleyway, don't go near them. If they look familiar, I'll tell you, and then maybe go after them, and then when they try to rob you, I'll, like, tackle the other kid. And then we'll bring them to the
Right.
police.
Okay.
Oh.
You travel.
I'm keeping my eye out for Wolfred
I'm keeping my eye out for danger.
while we're walking.
For Wilfred.
Wilfred.
Sir Wilfred.
Sir Wilfred, I am keeping my eye out because we are going to townhouses now, and we know that most of these kids were well off.
Just bored, you know.
Yeah.
All right. I will point out that you see Sir Wilfred approach you, flying in. Swoops down low, steals some fruit from a fruit cart with one claw, and continues flying.
Am I raising a criminal now?
And you get a little message in your head going, "Did you know that the concept of ownership is against human nature?" As he keeps flying.
Are we raising a communist
Yes.
dragon?
I mean, he had a few hours with a bunch of kids that love stealing crap. They're a really good influence on a young pseudo-dragon.
I look at my young pseudo-dragon, stamp my foot once and say, "You get back here right now." The concept of ownership is only opposed by people who have nothing, so they have everything to gain off other people's hard work. And that is not heroic.
You're not my real dad!
Oh yeah, I'm saying this out loud, and I'm pointing at the
What the
pseudo-dragon.
fuck are you
Moby's
talking
like,
about? Oh.
That's not necessarily true. There are some communities that consider everything owned by the group. It's not really owned, it's just there. Everything is communal. And what about people who live off of nature? They don't think they own nature.
You can fucking try.
After that speech, you get the "You're not my real dad" from Wilfred. As he eats the apple. He doesn't even like apples, he's just eating it out of spite. And to make a point.
Sam has this moment of, "Goodbye, you little shit." Like, leave them at the grocery store kind of deal.
My God.
But anyways, we have deliveries, and that's my primary goal. And I'm out sending, so I'll just send a, well, you know where we're staying. I look forward to the long talk we're going to have.
Oh god, that sounds so boring.
Oh yes, it's
We
going
have a teenage pseudo dragon, y'all.
You do!
Great.
Puberty.
Chris's favorite thing are teenagers.
Teenagers. I know, that's why I'm making you travel with one.
Just for record, I'm not going to be at that talk.
Duly noted. We already had the awkward teenager conversation in another city with, well, not a pseudo dragon, just a tiefling. Can I get some perception checks?
Sure.
Certainly.
13.
My God, this dice.
Chris? How bad is
It's a 7.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
I'll take my passive perception of 14.
it?
But you can do that?
Yeah.
So, Welby, while the other three are focused on Sir Wilfred and talking about pseudo-dragons, puberty, and the concept of ownership, you notice on the ground a little pendant that's sort of shiny and gold
Ooh, you gotta pick it up.
with a note attached to it, like a tag.
I'll pick it up. And like, does it always take this long to get to the ground when you're this tall?
Yeah, mostly. Why?
No, it just seems very inconvenient.
Yeah. You get used to it.
What do you want to do on the ground?
What? No, I found this.
Oh no.
Pendant.
It is a little jeweled goldfish pendant that, as you are sort of showing it to them, the goldfish slowly changes into a little girl and then sort of morphs back into the fish. And the tag says, for my friend from the sea, S. It looks like you're supposed to wear it as a necklace, probably.
Oh no, we should probably find who's supposed to have this.
Yeah.
It's like they lost a gift from their friend.
We
sure
should,
they-
but we also need to finish these deliveries.
We'll hang on to it. We'll definitely try and find them because I know I would be really sad to lose a necklace like this where my friend from the sea.
I mean, can't we just bring it to like somewhere, I don't know, a cafe or somewhere where people would be hanging out and having items or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure somebody here might have a better idea of who a friend from the sea might be, or who S might be. Maybe.
Well, I don't, so yeah, definitely.
I'm assuming you're walking and talking, by the way.
Yes, walking
Yeah.
and talking.
Does any of you, why do you ask for singular? Do any of you regularly have, like, detect magic up or anything, or?
I don't actually have detect magic.
Okay.
I mean, I have it prepared, but I don't have it. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
ritual
you're not
casting it
using
every 10 seconds.
That's fine. No, man, you know everything you got from the Silver Dragon Hoarder was magical. That was clearly stated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you continue on your delivery. I don't know.
Chris can identify them at some point later, but
There you go.
I'm waiting to tell you the fucking dragon once we're not in people.
Shouldn't be told. So, once again, for obvious reasons, there's a lot of cats around you. But one of them is a really large, fat cat that seems to have been following you for longer than the rest. A lot of them sort of follow you as you pass by where they live, and then they drop back, and they're not. Yeah, you're not abducting every cat in town. But this really fat-looking one with like sort of mottled fur has been following you for much longer. It's
I notice
sort of
that?
meowing at you. I think most of you would notice. This is a big cat. Think Lady Dame's cat.
Oh no, it's gigantic.
Like
Ginormous.
it sort of matches that war horse you're carrying
Yeah,
around.
it is
Oh, no.
valuable. Wait, it's the size of a
What is the
warhorse?
cat meowing? What is it saying specifically,
Yeah,
or is it just
Is this
making
a cat
noises?
Or a tiger?
No, it is a cat. It's sort of meowing that it needs help.
Oh, what do you need help with? Oh, sorry, we're being talked to by a cat.
It can't wake my owner.
It's fucking dead.
Fuck do I do?
I mean,
You got
you
me
can
swearing. I never swear. Oh,
I'm a
this is
bad
terrible.
influence, really. But have you checked? Like, is there?
I can't
is
get
the
into
owner
the shop.
breathing?
I just know he hasn't been here for like hours and hours, and he was supposed to feed me hours and hours ago, and I am starving.
What is
Look
the
at
cat?
me, starving.
Yeah, you're not starving so fast, but
Oh
Okay.
god, I am so hungry. I haven't been fed since this morning. This is animal cruelty.
oh no, it's shut up. I need to talk to my companions right now. They're just hearing me meow, I think. All right. So the cat has an owner, and the owner is I don't know, can't get to it. What, is it dead or can't get to it or what was it?
I can't get into the shop to wake him up, and I'm really hungry. You know.
Which shop?
I'm trying to point, but I've got paws. The one over there with the purple awning.
All right, I
I think
guess
it's
we can.
purple. I'm not really good with colors. Is that purple to you?
I don't. Fuck me, I know about colours.
I can't really tell.
Somewhere in the reddish blue kind
It's sort of
way.
like brownish, but different.
That's about
You
every
know?
colour you just described. Anyway, so the cat, guys, witches again. The cat can't get into the shop, and the owner would normally feed it, and it's not being fed. Can we just fucking break the door and I don't know, go nut somewhere for a second? The cat is really loud, and you might be able to ignore it, but honestly, it's just.
Is everything okay?
I can
Oh, I
give it a
don't think
su-
so.
I can give it a sugar cube. I don't know if we should.
Oh God, no!
No.
Imagine that cud getting bigger.
Did he say sugar? Oh,
No,
I
he
love
didn't.
sugar.
Shut up! I know you
Not
did.
yet. Maybe it's sort of save that for. We don't want you to run out of sugar cubes.
Also,
only
that
have
cud would
17
plug
left.
the street.
Yeah, we can
You've got
surely
bigger.
Kitty.
I think we have enough problems to solve.
It's just we can just knock and say, "Hey, it's there and there," and then move on if that's not the case.
Well,
Then let's do that. I'm not going to. Every time I do something, it just doesn't work out. So if one of you wants to knock, go do it.
That's not
Okay.
true.
Well, we run over next.
No response.
All right, we did all we can. Let's get going.
Can I knock louder?
You can. Still no response.
Is there
Are
a
there
closed
windows?
sign?
There is no closed sign. There's a lot of windows, but they are covered by heavy drapes.
Hmm.
Wait, is it a shop?
It's-
It's like a shop at the ground floor, and then above the house of whoever owns that shop.
Can I try and use a thaumaturgy to open the window to make the window fly open if it's not locked?
Yeah.
But we try the door first.
Windows fly open. At that point, you do hear sounds coming from inside because thaumaturgy is a lot of things, but it's not subtle.
No.
You hear some stumbling around in the upstairs area.
Hello? Hello?
No vocal reply.
God damn it! Get down here! Fat cat's been starving. Actually, do you think we can just throw the cat? Can you climb up there?
Look at me.
All right,
Do I
fine.
look like I can still climb? Maybe if I've been starving for a month, I'll make it. But right now, no. I
You
need
are
to-
supposed to be a predator.
Do you
Why?
think?
That's who. I like laying around getting fed. You should try it. It's amazing. Little pillow, hand.
I'll do it as soon as I find somebody to feed me.
I'm saying there's
Ow.
maybe 1 or 2 inns or taverns. If you pay enough, you know, they're willing and able.
That's not how it works. You
Putting
need
it out
to.
there. Putting it out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand
Yep. 2.
and try to pick up the cat. Is
Uh,
it strong enough?
I was gonna say, what's the weight limit on Mage Hand?
I think 5 pounds.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot pick up this cat.
Oh,
you.
no.
I will pick up the cat.
Roll a strength check.
You pick up this cat, and it sort of
Oh,
makes its
10
face.
pounds.
It makes it.
Ooh.
No, still not enough.
Jesus.
Have you seen
My
Lady Dave's
cat's
cat?
20.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lady Pris picks up this cat, and it sort of makes this face at Kai, going, "Some of us don't have to pay, my friend."
Well, here, you can go through
Pris-
the window. What?
Please throw the cat through the window. I want to see its fucking smug look at why. Oh, come on, it's soft enough. It can cuddle itself.
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
you can
throw
do
the
it.
Cat, but I'm
I-
just going to gently, put it in the window and say, "There you go," and hope that it hops out of my hands because that's what cats do.
It sort of does that thing where it lets go all its muscles and becomes a dead weight.
Okay, can you now throw it? It's
I'm
being
just
really
gonna drop
smug
the
about
cat.
you holding it.
You
Oh,
know, your
yes.
friend has really nice hands. Kind of strong yet supple.
I'm gonna cast
Alright,
guidance
that's
on
more
Pris.
information than I ever needed.
I cast guidance on Pris.
What do I need for?
Just toss it right
Toss the
up
cat.
through the window.
Throw the fucking cat.
I embrace
going
the
to
over
drop it.
tradition of cat tossing.
I am going to just drop the cat inside the window.
Alright, you sort of like tilt and you drop the cat, and you hear a thud. And then you hear a noise that you normally associate with Kai when they go to and from Wild Shape. And behind the window, Gnome stands up, brushes off his clothes, and goes,
Oh no!
"Thank you, sweetheart. Just where I want it to be."
Fuck. Oh
I'm
shit.
so confused.
What the fuck did just happen?
I think we just helped someone
Is
rob
that-
the house.
Are you
Please.
robbing this place? Is that...
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And
I cast
he is
Stone of
just-
Truth.
He is inside a building, and you are not. And he's just walking away. He's just
I'll
there.
cast Hold
Your
person.
girlfriend wasn't a cat. What did I just do? Kai!
I don't know. Can I have a wisdom save? I think it is for
course
hold
you can.
person.
Alright, that is a not so great, perfectly middle of the road roll. So I'm just gonna look if I can make this. Where are my stat blocks? Oh no. When your PDF reader gives you an out of memory warning, that might be a sign you have too many tabs open.
Nah. Just open another browser.
You can do it, I have faith in you. Don't tell me there was an error processing the page, you can do this. Don't do this to me. Maybe if I close
I
it.
have a DC of 14 if that makes it easier.
Look, I rolled a 12, I may or may not make this.
Oh. If it's a wild... Come on.
I mean, you can probably do it. Like,
Yeah.
pretty sure you can do it. Oh yeah, no. That he keeps walking.
Is everyone in this city just a thief or someone that's crazy?
I don't know. I think they might be. Also, I found a fucking dragon.
Wait, you found out what?
Big fucking dragon. Silver, and it was really hungry for pastries, but it was still a fucking dragon.
Was he nice?
But you're okay.
Yes? It's the client. It was the anonymous client.
Was a dragon who likes pastries?
Yeah, a dragon who likes pastries. It had a lot of shit. I actually have some shit for you to... You kind of like know things, right? You can...
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a potion and a potion of healing that I don't know how well I trust the dragon's opinion on alchemy. I think it's alchemy, and like a spell scroll thingy. But important thing is dragon.
Why are we talking about a dragon when we just threw someone up into a house that was locked? And they turned-
Everything
why-
is
why are
weird
we not-
here.
I know everything is a little strange. I understand the impetus, but yeah, maybe we should.
At this point, you hear a fairly loud scream from the first floor,
I barrel in
silence.
and
and a window opens, and a bird flies away.
does
He just
it
fucking
look-
murdered somebody, right?
Does it look like
Murdered?
a wild-shaped person that turned into a bird?
What does
Or
a
does it-
shaped person look like?
One sec.
Does the bird seem natural? That is
Yeah.
something I would
I would
be
like.
able to figure out.
I'm pretty sure Kai can spot this isn't a natural bird. It's probably like normally, like on a weekday, it's probably a gnome. You know?
That was him, all right.
Pris will like to try the door.
Locked.
Okay.
I mean, if Kai said that and the bird is still within sight, like within...
Oh no, the bird's gone.
Oh, well, I mean, how far can a bird go in 6 seconds?
I mean,
About 50 feet.
about 50 feet, and also
100, sorry. Dashing.
About 100 feet.
city. Like, tall fucking buildings. You don't have perfect line of sight 360 degrees
fair.
and miles around. It is a city. It's behind 2 buildings and it's...
That's fair. Well, I'm just going to keep going doing my delivery because I don't have the time to process this shenanigans.
How about
Whoever's
we
in
call
there
the
is probably
guards?
dead.
Are you okay? Pris will shout through the window.
You hear a lot of swearing in a language I don't think any of you understand. Do any of you have Ignan?
No.
I don't even know what that is as a player.
It's primordial. It's an aspect of primordial for fire, right?
Yeah, it's the fire.
Oh,
version.
I know primordial.
So you know the base words these swears are based on. While like the swearing, in the case of Ignan, part of the language is the elements, so some of it just sounds like fire crackling. And you make out little bits about gnome, something about shitting on the bed.
What?
All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know if anybody. Sam, I am completely with you. Nobody's dead, so let's.
I'm
just...
already 90 feet away!
I at
Not
some point
counting
would
them,
have cast comprehend languages as soon as I heard it, and if I heard anything about, I'm like, yeah, we should probably go. We should go. Okay, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's go. Come on, Moldy. Let's go. Let's move. Let's keep delivering things. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Even the horses look perturbed.
Yes. Also because they don't necessarily like the sound of fire. In general.
They're war horses.
So maybe
Yeah,
we should.
I mean they're cool, but they don't like it.
So maybe we should double check that the cats are actually cats the next time we talk to them, because I mean, so far they have been, but then there's now we've, you know, you.
I
would
mean, he
think
was
that we
as
would've
rude
figured
as a
out.
cat would be.
Right.
Seemed
Well,
pretty cat natural to me.
I mean, I figured you would know or you would be able to tell if they were a cat.
Not
or
with
not.
cats.
Ow.
A problem with cats is that all of them are shifty and lazy bastards and bastards.
Right.
Most of them. I don't want to generalize. Actually, I do. Fucking cats. But so if one of them is like especially shifty, I just think is, a cat.
That's fair.
It's like the one animal I can't teleport from.
I know.
So shapeshifter.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Right.
Continuing onward. Whoops.
Okay. You continue moving on ahead. I'll spare you and tell you nothing else interesting happens on your way to this townhouse where you get to deliver this airship.
Can I keep looking at the pendant to see if I can see any more descriptors of who it's supposed to go to?
Okay. No, I gave you all the information you can just get from looking at it. It's pretty.
Man.
I mean, you
fucking
are
cats again.
permanently
Get out of here,
fooled by
gnome!
cats. Get him!
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Get out of here!
You get to this lovely townhouse. You are greeted, like, in front of the door by a very excited little boy.
Very excited.
So
Knocks
excited.
over part of the items in the hallway. He's that excited. And as he reaches out his grubby little hands to the airship, he goes, "Oh no, I thought it would be put together already. It's supposed to fly with magic. I don't have any magic. Can you help me?"
Of course
Of
we
course we can.
can.
Yes.
Sure.
We can.
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
I'll use Mage Hand and Mending.
Okay. Can you also roll me a DC 12 intelligence or dexterity check to see how well you put this kite together?
Can
Alright,
I
it's definitely gonna be intelligence then, for me.
can I perhaps oh gosh. Nope, I have nothing. I was gonna say, can I help? I don't have anything spell-wise that's useful, but I could at least try and help.
You can make an Arcana
So is
check.
this like a
Uh-huh.
is this like a model airship that isn't
Yeah,
put
it's
together?
like a little zeppelin.
Can I use I don't know perception to kind of put the pieces at least together with Sam? And
Sam
Chris's
is
help?
helping, or Sam is doing that. You can help Sam.
I'm helping Sam.
Give me advantage.
I rolled
Please.
I was gonna say I rolled a 20 for Arcana.
I rolled. If I'm rolling with advantage, it's a 17 plus 2 for a 19. If I'm rolling with not advantage, the original roll was a 12 plus 2. For
Okay.
14.
I know Kai's passive perception, so I'd say you're rolling with advantage.
Okay.
So you can actually,
19.
you can definitely put this paper aircraft together. Well, it's paper, it's wood, it's glue, it's a lot of little components with little bits of string that hold the balloon up to the wooden bit of the ship. Once you're done, it's still inanimate, but Pris, with her amazing arcana, knows that if you expend a spell slot of first level or higher, you cast it like into the airship. It has a little rune on the balloon that's basically cast spell here. It'll fly.
Sure, I'll sacrifice a level 1 spell
I was
slot.
gonna say I could do that.
Oh, if you would like to be my guest.
Sure. Pris would do. Oh gosh. We'll cast. I'm like all of my. Well, it's a level 1 spell. We're gonna cast Cure Wounds on them.
It is a beautifully healed, mended, arcana little airship. The little boy is absolutely ecstatic and runs off with his now magical floating, flying airship.
Have fun.
Thank you!
Does anyone need to sign that we did the delivery, or is it all hunky dory?
Is there like a parent here or something?
I mean, the dragon fucking didn't sign. I can tell you that much.
That's fair. The tea shop didn't sign either. Now that I think about
I
it.
know. We didn't really ask about that. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
It's
Well, I
fine.
guess onward to the
The antique shop to pick up the statue?
Madison's to pick up the statue that goes to the antique shop.
Right. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Madison lives not too far. These two deliveries were pretty close together. Madison is a kind old lady who doesn't question your credentials for some reason.
Wise. She's wise in her years.
Oh,
was
you'd
gonna
have
say-
to recently saw a dragon.
just befuddled.
It's just Pris. She's got a very trustworthy face.
It is. It's either it has to be Priz, but she's also willing to be Welby's friend. She's just not giving you magic food. No, she gives you a miniature statuette of a lion, and tells you it's to go to the antique shop.
Okay. It's so cute.
Where's the antique shop?
Close to the bakery again.
Oh,
So,
perfect. It's
Pretty much on your
way.
way back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's almost like we planned this.
Yes.
I mean,
But it is almost like we planned it.
it is almost like you planned this. We all know it isn't, but it almost.
Almost. Does the lion have a name?
It does not.
It is quite lovely.
You have heard.
It was a failed assassination attempt.
It really was. Like, I don't know. Every week when Wild shows back up for Uncaged, I am amazed and impressed that he survived another week with them.
My name is Katsio Salvatore, and next time I'm going to get you. Sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say. All right, you head back to towards the bakery, but stop at this antique store where
Wait,
the
I wanted to ask
Yes?
the lady. I wanted to ask the lady if she knew anything about the pendant.
Oh, good plan.
I mean, it's very pretty, but I have no idea.
You don't know who S is or who their watery
I
friend could
imagine
be?
there's a lot of people whose name starts with S in a city this size,
That's
and
fair.
they're right next to the sea.
Are you familiar with the kids that have been robbing people in town?
Oh god, they're so annoying.
Do you know where they live?
It depends on which ones. Some of them live in like the richer area. They're just really, really bored.
Oh, I hate
I'll
that.
describe the kid. Both
Oh, I
of them.
haven't heard of her. No. No. She sounds new.
Cool. Great.
Wonderful.
I mean, if you go to one of the guard stations, they can usually refund you your money. They just take it from the kids when they catch them.
I will make sure to do that. I'm assuming that's probably on our way back to the bakery.
There are several guard stations around town. There will be one near the bakery
Yeah.
because there's a fairly large amount of guard stations. You get the feeling that shenanigans are pretty common in this town, considering there's like an allowed list of taverns to go to so you don't lose a year of your life. There are a lot of guard stations. Most of them are empty most of the time because the guards are out dealing with all kinds of whatever.
Yeah. So on the way back, I'll stop there. If the rest of the party needs to continue on, I'll just catch up with them at the bakery.
Okay. Easy enough. You can stop at a guard station where a lovely woman is behind the counter, beer in each hand, looking at you sullenly.
Is it Beatrice?
It is Beatrice.
Beatrice, it's been so long!
Oh god, it's you again.
But also, what... Do you work in every town?
No, they called it a promotion. They were wrong.
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
got that pixie swarm, and they
Mhm,
said I dealt with the pixie swarm real well. So they're gonna
mhm.
advance me to a place with more pixie swarms. It's not just pixie swarms around here.
Yeah, you have thieving children, which is why I came in...
Oh, I'd rather have pixies than children. Oh god.
It's actually why I came in here. I got robbed.
Yep,
I
yep,
can
how
identify
much?
them. I think it was 115, I think.
Make it 120. I don't work here for much longer, I think. I'm
Oh,
gonna go home.
120. Are you going to... Oh, it was, by the perfect cup, the tea place. Also,
One
do
of
you
them
have
distracted
an...
you, the other one took it.
Yeah, they also gave me this, mimic.
I mean, at least it's not a pixie.
To be honest, I'd rather take the pixie, I think.
Oh no. No.
Do you have an extra glass?
Oh no.
I've had a week.
Hang on. Look, here's the thing. I don't share beer.
That's fair.
Out of principle. I have a flask.
Deal.
She pulls out this beautiful silver engraved tip flask with initials that are clearly not hers. Out of the lost and found.
Before I take a sip, is it magical?
Are you asking Beatrice, or are you trying to tell for yourself?
I'm asking Beatrice, and then I'm going to try and see if it's magical before drinking it.
I mean, you saw me take it out of Lost and Found in front of you. I don't know if it's magical. I just know it's a flask with booze.
That's fair. Well, you know, as they say, when in Wavecrest... I'll take
Why
a
not?
swig.
I've never heard that one.
Cheers. Dink it and then sink it.
It's, the flask would be fancy enough that you might expect, like, a nice whiskey or something, but this is, like, potato levels of vodka.
Wonderful.
It burns. Like, somehow you take a swig, but it singes your nose hairs. It is not magical. It just hurts.
See, we use that to clean costumes. We don't drink
Yes.
that stuff.
Exactly.
Am I going blind now?
It's basically white spirit.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Yep.
Do it for you?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, did Ogisa join you over here? Or is she still back in the other town?
Yeah. Other town.
Oh, it's a shame. She was nice.
Yeah, I don't think this promotion was a promotion. I've been written up for drinking on the job 4 times now.
Have you tried, you know, maybe this isn't the career for you. Maybe you're better suited at being like a competitive drinker.
I'd feel bad monetizing my hobby, you know?
That's fair. That's entirely fair. Then it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Exactly.
Then why do it?
I don't want to drink for duty, I want to drink for the drinking.
Are you familiar with anyone named S? That may have come in here that lost a necklace?
She grabs this giant journal and starts flipping through it. I have a Sarah that is looking for a pendant with 2 hearts. I have a Stephen who is looking for a pendant of a cat. I have a... I can't fucking pronounce it, but it starts with an S. They're looking for, quote-unquote, a giant diamond attached to a silver chain. So, no.
Well, thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Yep.
I'm sure I'll see you at the taverns when you get off work.
God, yes. I am sticking to the prescribed list, though. Like, I want to stick around long enough to be able to go home.
Yeah. Someone lost a whole year of their life. Because they didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean... It's kind of tempting on one hand. You know, you kind of... When someone says you shouldn't, you wanna, you know? But I'm gonna be good. I hope.
Well, best of luck to you, Beatrice. It's been nice to see a friendly face in a unfamiliar city.
You know,
And
people call me a lot of things, but I'm usually friendly.
With the people we met, you're the friendliest one.
Hang on, I'm gonna go deal with that.
Yep. Be careful around the werewolves with party hats. And how'd I go?
You hear it confused. Wait, what? Alright.
All right, those guys.
Yep.
So, why is there a citywide hunt for werewolves?
Nah, that's not until tomorrow. Your invitation will be in the mail. Supply your own weapons and silver. Now, you can continue towards the bakery / antique store. Sam, having been refunded his money, still occasionally hears Sir Wilfred mutter something about, you know, the working classes seizing the means of production.
In my head, I'm going to say, I just spoke with the captain of the guard. I hope you're happy.
It is briefly very quiet. This antique store is just adorable. It's a little bit of a mishmash, but the owner is welcoming. I'm assuming you just enter rather than make more of a scene.
Mm-hmm.
We burst through the door and
I feel
knocked.
like, it's fairly normal for people to just walk into an antique store looking for antiques and or delivering things.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
The shop owner says hello to you, but sort of hones in on that lion statue you're carrying, and he says, "Oh, Madison sent it over. Oh, I'm so excited. Stand aside, stand aside." Grabs the figurine, puts it on a little pedestal, grabs a second figurine that is also a lion, puts it next to it, and goes, "I probably shouldn't do this inside, but I have to." And he speaks the command word, and the figurines become actual lions.
I had a feeling.
Yes, they are the wondrous figurines. And as he does so, he sort of looks absolutely delighted, and then just goes, "Shit. Do you have to feed these?"
I do need to eat.
You get no reply.
Sorry, do you need to eat? What the fuck are those?
No, they're just regular lions. They're not deigning to speak to you.
Oh. Oh, Kai still thinks they aren't answering.
They are not
What
answering.
the fuck answer them? Alright,
Can one
either
of
they're
you-
very rude or very weird.
Or both. Can one of you roll me a d20? Someone who's in the shop.
11.
11. The shop owner briefly stops contemplating these lions, and turns around and goes, "A tip, of course. I always tip." He walks around for a little bit and then comes out carrying a. You can either wear it as a necklace or as a circlet, depending on where you want to put things, because we know that you can get creative with those. There are these beautiful meadow flowers, and he sort of presents it to Pris, going, "For the lady. These will never wilt."
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Does it... I didn't realize that the lions... Does this do anything? Or is it just... it's very
no, I'm
beautiful.
sorry.
I'm not...
If you want something that does something, it's not going to be free.
Oh, of course not. No. It's beautiful. Thank you.
This is just a bonus for a job well done.
That's so kind. Are those lions? Are you selling those, or are you just gonna? Out of curiosity,
Once they're back as a figurine, I'll sell them.
Oh, okay.
We're not, just for the record, we're not going to buy these lines. If they're
Just a
freaking
few
out.
thousand gold pieces.
Okay.
Even if we could afford that, I wouldn't buy them. There you go.
If you
why would we need
Really
to
creepy.
We have...
I mean, 1,000 gold isn't much compared to, say, a baby mimic someone could.
A few thousand gold.
Oh.
The statues themselves are already solid gold, and that's before they transform into lions. But I sense someone trying to make
Creepy
a deal. What are you selling me?
Well, we've acquired a baby mimic.
Oh, I don't do livestock.
Ah.
Heavens.
But the...
The lions I sell as statues, not as lions.
That's
Okay.
fair. Do you know who
A lion is
would
what,
deal?
20 gold? But a statuette now, that's the money.
But you can buy a line for 20 gold.
If you go to the right places.
Do you know the right
Places that
places?
sell wildlife?
Well, if you go to a place with too many lions, it's supply
Do
and
you
demand.
know a place that has too many limes?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to say no right now because you seem very interested. But there are yeah. Anyway, I will not be buying your baby mimic.
That's fine. Do you know anyone that would be interested in? You surely seem very connected. You
And has a
Madison.
few lines.
I mean, there's an exotic pet store nearby. I'm sure they'd be interested.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, let's go there. That sounds like a wonderful
That
idea.
sounds like a wonderful. Oh, I kind of want to see the exotic pet store. We have
I
one more
wonder if they're-
delivery to make.
Of course you do!
Also
I wonder
bathing, but I really, yeah, that sounds like
I
a good.
wasn't
Can
going
we
to say
go there,
anything,
please?
but you smell like a mix of wolves, sweat, horse. Like, you're clearly travelers, so I'll say nothing, but do leave my store.
I think you did in fact just say something.
Kai
but...
turns around and leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the crown. And Pris is gonna just like put it on her head.
All right, you have a never wilting crown of wild meadow flowers, sort of like that meadow where. Did she freeze, or is she just so happy she can't move from excitement?
Oh, no.
Oh, there she is.
I'm back.
She's
I froze.
teleported.
Hey, it's basically from the very pretty meadow from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yay.
Can I ask him about the pendant also?
I mean, I don't know anyone named S. I'll give you. Do you mind if I have a closer look at this?
Sure.
He casts Identify and goes, well, I have absolutely no sentimental attachment, but if you wear this, you can get underwater breathing for an hour. That alone might make it worth some money.
Ooh.
If you're looking to sell, of course.
No, I'm trying to find out who the owner is.
I can make a note in my log if someone comes looking for it.
Please.
Who shall I say has it, and where are you leaving it?
See, Welby has it, and they can ask. Gosh, what was the name of the bakery slash delivery slash notary place?
The one with the cats.
Oh, you're working with Astley. Wonderful, yes.
Yeah.
I should have figured since you're doing deliveries for them, but duly noted. I'll actually write this down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. As you exit this antique store, you sort of see this antique dealer pull his cravat over his nose a little bit and do like the fancy version of dismissing the smell.
Rude.
Bit of prestidigitation. Especially Kai is currently an interesting mix of disgusting smells. I think we can now quickly go to our second break so I don't become crippled from RPGs. Give it another 10 minutes and we'll be back again. And this time we won't take very long talking about things that aren't important to the topic at hand.
So that's why they call it a crippling addiction.
Welcome to our Patreon.
Oh baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrit. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, open for adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by found familiar. Did you know that every bag of found familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of found familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by found familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you pandemonium.
or something out of
Never
nowhere.
worked on that one.
Welcome back. We have tabled all Broadway cast discussions for now, and we're back with our host. I'm just gonna keep calling it that. It makes me feel so much better. Who are having quite a day, or week in some cases. Beatrice made a reoccurrence, briefly lifting Sam's spirits, and refunding his stolen funds. Well done. You got a beautiful flower crown from the antique dealer, and yeah, you were shooed outside because you smell terrible.
Around Kai, it's suddenly going to smell like literally anything else but wolf.
Or
Very
horse.
poignantly. Maybe, I don't know, like, I think they did peppermint before, so like, just a very out of place. You know these people who put on way too much deodorant?
Yep. You're
That's
basically
Kai right now, just with
you are
peppermint.
body spraying.
No, it's very natural. Just still a lot of peppermint.
Blech.
Is it crystal deodorant?
I don't even want to know. All right, so your noses are assaulted by the overwhelming stench of peppermint.
I love peppermint.
This is too much even for people who love peppermint.
I don't know if that's possible.
This one's so strong it burns the nose, kind of.
Yep.
Sam has no nose here to pick up
To be
his
fair,
scent. He's already
Sam,
burned off of the drink.
Sam just sort of mingles with the remainder of the scent that is burned into his sinuses. That was the
Sam,
potato.
Sam's about to invent a
moonshine.
ham and you cocktail.
Yep.
Yep.
So my name is Samander and I invented peppermint schnapps.
Eh.
At least it's not Goldschlager.
Anyway, let's return to the fucking bakery.
You
Is the
returned.
crate still there?
Yep, so
The
we need to
crate
get
you're
the crate.
supposed to be delivering?
last one.
Yes. Yes, they didn't suddenly lose the thing they send you to deliver. Oddly enough, the people in this bakery, when not being pestered by people wearing the color purple, is oddly competent.
How long does it take us
Well,
to
Right,
get
so
back to the bakery?
Alright, so we grab the crate and we bring it to
It
the
is
back.
a heavy crate.
I've got 4 horses.
How long do your horses last? Because we're a few hours in now.
Oh, okay, I have no horses anymore.
No.
They just
they're at-
appeared somewhere along the way.
How long
Yep.
does my giant
Alright, I haven't got horses.
So we have Mage Hand that can take
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
And you got
I mean,
Welby,
never
who
really
is
have
full
Sam.
size now.
Oh, Welby, didn't you say you had like someone who can...
I
Lift
think
that?
enlarge is ended by now as well. I think that's an hour as well. Let me double check. Enlarge, reduce. Oh, up to 1 minute. Oh, you weren't large that long. You probably ate like 1 or 2 more of those sugar cubes.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, I can ask my friend. It usually takes him a little while to get here, though. Try to ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay. It takes about 10 minutes and 6 seconds. And nothing
Not bad.
appears. You feel like your unseen servant is here.
So if you can help us carry the box, that would be great.
So you see the dust around this crate swirl a little. And that's as far as what happens. The unseen servant has a strength score of 2.
Did something happen? Oh, wait, that's it. Okay.
I don't know.
I asked him to help. I don't think he can do it by himself. I don't want him to hurt himself either way.
Well, I'll take one side of the crate.
I can take the other.
I mean, I can go under if it helps, but I don't know if that's wise.
Okay, so I'm 1, 2.
I know that my immediate thought is we're gonna drop this on him at some point.
I don't know how useful I'm going to be with this.
Maybe
particular
keep an
endeavor.
eye out.
Keep
Maybe
an eye out,
Yeah,
keep people away from us.
And cards. I still don't
Yep.
know about the cards.
I can do that, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Fuck. Oh, God.
Alright,
Oh,
roll
this
me
is so
strength
heavy.
checks.
4. Wait, no. 6.
15.
15.
So, Sam, lifting beautifully with your knees and a straight back, you stand up as the crate sort of topples forward as Kai does not.
Oh, shit, sorry.
no,
I've
no,
got...
no,
Nah.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure. I mean, the
Goddamn
crate is
cheater.
pretty much on Kai, who is like one knee on the ground, crate sort of crushing half of him.
Wait, I was trying
Half
to
of
get
them.
under it. So when Sam lifts his half, can I get on the bottom of the crate?
Sure. Well, Sam's half is lifted. It's Kai's half that is crumpled to the floor.
Right.
Do you want to help Kai?
Yeah, I think I need a bit of help here. God damn it, you'd think I'd be stronger at this point, but really, no. Nope. That's why.
I did roll a 15, if that helps.
It does. At least it helps Kai not blow out both knees from lifting with bad form. It's still not like perfectly straight. Like for Sam, it feels like the crate is heavy, but most of the weight is on the other end. So for you, this is pretty doable, actually. Kai and Welby, on the other hand, are suffering, to put it lightly.
In many ways.
In many ways. Well, that's kind of the theme of this campaign, but right now it's mainly a physical,
Oh, there's another one for Ed.
gravity-inspired kind of pain.
I will send my mage hand over to help their side.
Alright,
Oh, God, I'm gonna guide myself.
Kai, you have a Welby helping, you have a mage hand helping, you have guidance. Please re-roll your strength check.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Do I have
Was that a net?
Do I have advantage because I just rolled a natural 1?
No, you don't. You had
It's
disadvantage.
related.
You had
Oh, I had disadvantage. Oh no.
You got a straight roll out of all the help you received. So is that a natural 1, I hear?
I mean, technically I still have guidance, so that's a
Right.
natural 2.
Beautiful.
Natural
Please,
2.
please describe to all of us what happens.
I mean, I don't know if you would truly see it. It's more of a loud noise, and then just a oh fucking hell. And Kai's upper half is basically anything poking out from behind this crate and underneath this crate, I should say. And then I imagine there's just this spectral mage hand kind of.
And Welby, who dodged out of the way a little bit at least, as they tried to heave. So Chris, this is going really well.
Maybe I should just
I
get the other
have-
side.
Alright, fucking hell, I'm gonna summon some horses again.
Wait, don't we have the disc thing?
We have the disc? Why do we have...
Well, I don't have it.
I have
Chris
it.
has the thing.
This
Alright,
has the
why am I
thing.
lying underneath a fucking crate like an idiot if we have a magic floating device?
Oh golly, because I forgot. Because I 100%, even though I wrote it down, I forgot that I had it. Pris will use the fucking floating disc.
The fucking floating device.
Oh,
God damn it!
Did you know that the floating disc can hold up to 500 pounds?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I've got nothing. I have nothing. I have
Kai
bardic
glares
inspiration,
at
I have a
Pris.
floating disc.
Sam pinches his brow and gives Pris this look of like, "You're welcome,"
Thank you.
and a mixture of thank you.
I'm sorry. I got distracted by literally everything else that's been going on. I forgot I had this disc.
That's entirely fine.
You're right on top of the
Kaya, are you doing all right?
I'm not hurt
I
physically.
was about to say, Kai, you would have taken 3 points of bludgeoning damage on that last fail.
Oh, sorry, let me redo that. I'm not hurt physically.
There's a fair amount of bruising, one muscle.
Reduced to 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Hey.
There's like a
well.
muscle that's been pulled a little weird.
Briz uses the floating disc, and yes, I think, well, I mean, it seems to hold a lot. Maybe, Welby, if you want to, like, guide it by sitting on top, that would be awesome.
Oh, I totally want to sit on top.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Okay. You have a Tensor's floating disc. I mean, you can put Welby on top weight-wise, but the disc is controlled by the person wearing the ring.
I know.
Which
I
is
know that.
currently attuned to.
Yes.
But you can definitely tell Welby that, he's controlling where everything's
Exactly.
going. You have previously located the bathhouse on the map. I'm just going to assume. So you're good to go, other than Kai having a severely bruised ego.
Yep.
Kai's fine.
I'm gonna keep a lookout for dangers and guidance myself in shame.
Okay.
Shameful guidance.
Shame guidance. I mean, I thought shame was Sam's new stick, but if you two want to stick together on that as well, that is perfectly acceptable.
Yes, the ship is still alive.
Okay, this fucking dice is going to jail. That's an 8 total. No, wait, I have +6. What's 8 plus 6? 14.
It's definitely going really well for you.
Fuck you, dice.
Don't fuck your dice. There's a lot of sharp.
Oh, fuck you, dice, not fuck your dice.
Right, duly noted. You.
Jesus
did
Christ, I'm a
not-
monster, not a weirdo. Go on.
We're
We're
not.
gonna take the
Put that
thing
in hold.
out.
Go on.
We're just not gonna unpack that.
We're just gonna keep going.
Yep, I'm just going to the bathhouse. I don't know about y'all.
Yep. Pris, Sam, Welby, Kai, you head to this wonderful bathhouse. It's easy to find. It's really big. There's steam coming out of half-open little windows. It is called the Tipsy Pixie. It seems to be pixie themed.
Fun.
Well, there goes Beatrice.
Pixies.
Pixies. I mean, have you met pixies? It's fair. It's totally valid.
Welby has. All right, so you arrive at the Tipsy Pixie, which seems to have embraced everything that is Wavecrest and has a brew pub on the premises, along with their bathhouse. You are directed inward, where a lovely grung is awaiting your delivery.
Hi.
Hello.
Ah,
Oi.
tokens. Yes, wonderful. For those that don't know what grung are, sort of the froggish looking people.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. He doesn't take the crate from you because he's only one grung and he can't possibly carry it, but he sort of directs you to where
Of
he
course.
wants it parked.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of sniffs around at you and goes, "You smell like adventurers."
We are, in fact. We were just doing some errands, but we thought we would end
Do
our.
you want to earn a magic item? That's what you work for, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Or
Something's-
We might have things to do, but we can at least hear your offer.
sometimes we accept
Something's
payment in
trashing
food.
one of the bathrooms.
Oh my god. Kitty.
On it.
Something.
Is it teenagers?
I don't know if water elementals do teenagers.
Water elemental. Well, we can.
It looked like a water spirit, but it probably got polluted or something.
I'm sure we've definitely worked with worse. I'm sure we could check it out and see what we can do.
Do you want us to convince it to leave, or just beat it down?
Oh,
Maybe make it
don't
feel
beat
better?
it. It is a customer.
Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
I feel like I should have probably put that in the beginning. I was almost ready to go off.
So what are we
Yeah.
supposed to do with them?
Your friend mumbles. What are you saying?
So what are we supposed to do with them? If they're a customer.
It's a bathhouse. You help them get clean, and then you help them get drunk.
That
First, you help
sounds
them get clean.
clean.
Can you,
Okay.
in addition to that magic item, can you throw like a visit to the bathhouse in there for all of us?
We kind of also. I mean, we've been working very hard today. We were kind of hoping to, also maybe spend some time in the bathhouse.
All right. D spa passes. No massages.
Deal.
That's
enough.
fine.
That's
Right.
fine.
Fourth bathroom on the right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm hustling forward.
All right. You hustle forward. You open these sliding doors to bathroom 4 on the right. And for everyone who's seen Spirited Away, it does in fact look like a polluted
Yep.
river spirit who is sort of trying to squish itself into the bathtub, but it doesn't fit, so every time it moves, something else breaks.
Is there like a draw for like water to pour on them, or?
Currently not active. It looks sort of like half crooked, like the spirit already knocked it off its rails.
I will mage hand to start correcting that.
Okay. Can people who are currently in this bathroom roll me a perception check?
Chris is not in the bathroom.
Yeah.
13.
Nat 20
Apparently.
for a 24.
What was that, Kai? Sorry?
13. Is Zoom doing the thing again?
It's only an 11.
An 11. So, Sam, as you're directing your mage hand to fix the water spout, which is what we're going to call it now, you notice in true We're Stealing Everything from Studio Ghibli fashion that there is, in fact, sort of like a broom sticking out of the side of this water spirit.
I'm gonna grab that broom and pull it out because that probably hurts.
Well, make me an athletics check and see how well you do.
I would love to. May I guidance myself?
You may.
Okay.
I mean, what else are you a cleric for, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I remember that I have guidance as a spell.
Either you use it
Alright.
the whole adventure or you never touch it.
Yep. Sounds about right. Alright, what is my
Look, it's fine.
athletics?
I'm a bard who hasn't used her bardic inspiration in like ages. It's fine.
I
Alright.
mean, this is true.
That is a 18 with a 4 on the die for my guidance.
All right. You jump in. What does it look like as you accost a polluted river spirit?
Sure. So Sam runs in and jumps, which we haven't seen the jumping movement since the Harpies, where I so heroically jumped over this little ravine. Sam has that same motion of and leaps, and his feet get stuck in the mud and the guck and all of that good stuff, and he grabs onto the broom and his hands go into this elemental as he's pulling and straining, one hand after the other, as he slowly, inch for inch, is pressed up against this creature pulling on this broom.
All right. The broom does, in fact, come free of this polluted river spirit. And apparently this broom was acting like some sort of plug, and just this deluge of garbage and other things comes bursting out of this water elemental. Everyone who is in the bathroom or within 5 feet of the entrance of this bathroom, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
9.
So 9 is a fail.
15.
18.
12.
Okay, so Sam and Welby fail. You are in this torrent of garbage, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Chris and Kai, you managed to dodge most of it, but absolutely not all of it, and you take half.
Wow.
In my defense, I rolled a 10 on a d10, so, you know.
It's okay. I had temp HP.
Yep, you did.
Had being the operative word.
Look, Sam,
but-
if you just were a better werewolf, you would be resistant to this. I need to mention this because I paid a very, very, very steep price.
You did. You really did. So most of the garbage is coming out, but it's still not a clean spirit.
Oh.
Can we pull the draw for the water now that Mage Hand has like realigned it?
Yeah, you can. Those tokens you delivered are what sends the message to the pipes to get like certain herbal infusions, if that's something you want to do.
Mm-hmm. I think that's
Yeah.
probably the best idea.
Does prestidigitation do anything?
Tiny bits. You're gonna have to cast it a lot of times, but eventually, you can in fact cleanse this polluted river spirit. Other grung are already cleaning up the hallways and the floors and trying to restore everything to normal. And you can choose. You can either share a bathroom or you can each have a private bath. Or
Except for the cats, you're never safe from the cats.
or bring a cat, I guess, if that's what you want to do.
Let's bring a pet to bath day.
Yep.
Yep.
Kai would say absolutely nothing in this regard, standing there like a rabbit caught in the headlights.
I think I want my own bath.
Well, we go to the public bath.
Okay.
I think Press would do a private bath.
Okay.
Private in the end.
After some deep thinking.
I have never thought of this. I did not know that was a thing. Like, what are you asking? Just pure confusion. Why would I?
Complete blue screen.
Yeah.
Alright. You all successfully have a bath, although Sam has a small problem at the start.
I bring the broom with me, by the way.
Okay.
What is the problem that I can't take off the vestments?
Yep.
Hello, it's me, Sam. I know you're listening, so let's not even pretend that you aren't here, Blue Tongue. Yes, I know that's your name. Or if this is reaching someone else who put the sun so nicely on my vestments, I would like to take them off to take a bath.
Both the suns and the larks glow a little, and you can remove your vestments.
Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. I will put it and fold it and take my bath.
They did offer the option to have your clothes cleaned as well.
Then I will have them
Ooh.
cleaned. I will make sure that
Actual laundry.
Actual laundry.
actual laundry.
Your clothes are being taken away by a little grung. They will be
Aw.
returned to you after your baths. Unless anyone is planning any shenanigans in the baths.
I mean, all Pris is doing is that thing when you're alone and in the shower, well, in the shower or in the bath, and the acoustics are really great. She's just singing along.
Fair enough. Anything
singing
in
to herself.
particular? Just
I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. I'm so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. It's a little ditty that her mom used to sing to her.
I would like to remark that Kai is probably reliving every PTSD moment they had, but that's it.
Well, Welby's like a kid in a bathtub just splashing around.
the attendants keep making more bubbles for you. You are offered a selection of inflatable ducks.
Can I pick one of each?
As long as they stay here after you leave. They're
That's
not
fine.
complimentary.
That's fine.
And Welby has a whole herd of inflatable ducks. Yep, that is Welby's life right now. If no one has anything else they want to do in this bath that I need to know about, let's box that away. You can all meet up again at the brew section of the brew pub bathhouse. Or you can go straight back to the bakery. Or you can go back to your inn.
Well, I think they promised a magic item.
It's pretty dark out by now.
Um,
Yes, the grung gives you a magical dumpling
What does it do?
to make you feel better. Sort of pats you on the back of your hand and slap foots away. I can't make that slap-footed noise Ren does, and I don't want to, but that's basically what he sounds like. Yes, I know you have duck dice.
Duck dice.
Duck dice. Ducktail. Nope.
Lady Dame is suspiciously prepared for this episode.
I'm sorry. We need to keep moving, or I'm going to have DuckTales stuck in my head.
Oh,
I carry the broom out, and I guess I have a dumpling. Will this go bad?
No, but it's
Oh.
single use.
Okay. Is it like in a container?
It's in this little, like, wax paper.
Okay. I'll just put it in the bag then.
What does it do?
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Should
You
we
all
go?
smell like you're not adventurers. You smell clean and refreshed. And so do your clothes. Your clothes have even been pressed where applicable.
Should we report that we finished everything and then go to the tavern? What's the plan?
And we'll have something to discuss with, what's her name, Astley? But yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We should probably tell them that we finished.
Okay. So we should all go together, tell them that we finished.
yeah,
Sounds like a plan.
sounds great. Let's do it. Look at us getting stuff done and nothing too terrible happened. We
Not
may
yet!
have let...
It's Chris! We're not back yet. We're not back yet. And I know there's a dragon.
There's a dragon?
A
Can we go
dragon
see
who
it?
likes pastries, though. How
I'm-
bad can
I'm
a
not-
dragon who likes pastries be?
Very bad. I've no idea what these pastries are made of.
I mean, what happens if the pastries run out?
Oh shit. They did say they had... Yeah, let's go very quickly.
Yeah.
Right now. Guy speeds up.
You power walk from the Tipsy Pixie to the perfect cat and cake bakery.
Perfect.
As we do this, can Kai kind of fold and step next to Pris? Pris,
Yes?
can I take a look at that crown there? Are those flowers alive? Or what's
I
the
don't-
deal?
Think so, but yeah, here. And I
Well,
take up
thank
the
you.
crown and hand it to Kai.
I'm gonna give it back to you like tomorrow, if that's okay.
Sure, of course.
All right. Thanks.
I mean, if you want to keep it, I mean, that's totally
No, it's
okay
not. I
too.
just want to know how it works. I think it's.
Sure.
I've never seen like a metal flower before. That's weird.
for the record, I think you would look really good in a metal flower crown, in a flower crown in general.
I have no idea how to respond to that. Good boy.
That's right. Oh, did you? Do you want me to take a look at those things when you get back? You said.
Oh
you
yeah,
had
right. Here's it's like a potion thing. I think this one is a healing potion.
Right.
Here's like a scroll. I don't think I can do anything with that. It's more than
Okay.
your or Sam's wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I will
Anything
look
else
at those
all?
when we get back. But I will look at them.
Middle of
Okay.
the street.
Without further incident, unless Welby or Sam have any plans, you make it back to the bakery. The sun has already set, but you do still smell the fresh baked goods just sort of wafting out of the door of this bakery. The streets are getting a little quieter and emptier here. You see Kirsa waiting on the last few straggling customers. And Astley is already doing like the sweeping and just getting ready to close up.
All deliveries have been made.
Oh, that is so good to hear. Did you have any problems with the purple stove?
A purple
What
what?
stove?
Was that the one going to the bathhouse?
Oh, no, that is the competing bakery. They've been sending people to mess with our deliveries.
Oh.
Do
Well,
they employ children?
I mean, they employ just about anything. I know they have some obnoxious little druid.
Oh no, was he a gnome?
Yes! Did you
Yeah.
meet him?
Yeah. He's
Right.
basically a cat.
Oh, last time we met him, he was not a cat.
No, I mean he also was a cat, but he's basically a cat, like personality-wise.
But nothing that they did hindered or stopped any of your deliveries, right?
No, he broke into a house, though.
he did.
Were
Well,
you-
it had a purple awning on it. It seemed, huh?
Purple awning. That is one
Yeah.
of theirs.
But why would he have to break? If he's hired by them, why would he have to break into one of their places?
I mean, they're terrible people. I imagine they don't pay very well.
Oh, well, then maybe I don't. You know, I'll admit they were like saying some awful things about your cafe, and I may have, well, I won't say I didn't do anything bad to them or necessarily. I just made it. maybe
I just
kind of-
don't. No. Plausible deniability.
Yep.
I don't need to hear this.
Well, I'm just saying I
Did
saw
you
them.
too?
Just how about you discuss this when I'm not here, so I don't get into trouble?
No. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, not really. But I did happen to pass them by, and something may have happened that made them look like they might be a little shifty. Or the ground shifted under them. Frankly, it's a little blurry. But you know what I mean.
Well, they're very shifty, so that seems fitting.
Yeah, totally fine. It did seem to scare off some people who were maybe going to listen to them. They seemed to want to avoid them for some
Good.
strange reason. I don't know
Very
why.
good.
I don't know anything about it other than that. I just reporting what I saw.
That doesn't sound like it would get me in trouble. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's done. No complaints. No one was late. No one lost anything. No bits and pieces gone missing.
I would have liked to know about that anonymous customer of yours, like before I went there.
They're
They seem-
perfectly harmless.
Right.
We have found in the past that people who know act inappropriately.
Inappropriately.
There's sort of like a 50-50 where they go either murderous or hero worship. and neither is conducive to a proper delivery.
What
You
the
know,
fuck did you think would happen when I got there and saw who the client actually was?
I assumed you would deliver the baked goods and come back, which is what happened. Therefore, I assumed correctly.
You're not wrong, and I'll hate it.
I can live with this.
Fine.
Right, so everything completed. You got to keep all the tips. And then for reward for us, you can keep the ring of floating disc if you want.
Oh, thank you. That is very useful, if that's okay.
Yes, it is.
When I remembered that I have it. Maybe somebody else should be in charge of it, though, so they don't forget it. I mean, I can keep it in the scarf, or I guess it's a ring, so I can just wear it, but, it's up to you.
You just write it all the time.
Well, we also promised a Broom of Lesser Flying, so that is of course available to you. There's 5 out back we keep for delivery witches. You can pick which one suits you best. I know brooms have a certain personality sometimes or something. I don't fly. I don't like being off the ground, so I wouldn't know. But pick your favorite broom, I guess. And maybe a box of paper birds, the non-permanent kind. I mean, you only worked for a day. We're not giving you the reusable ones. That would be very stupid.
May I pick out the broom?
Go ahead.
And I'd love to fly, but I don't think a broom is going to do it, really.
I don't need to fly. That's okay.
I can fly already.
Okay. You go around back, and you have a selection of brooms. They all look roughly the same. As when you pick them up, you notice some are considerably more crooked than others. One is much lighter than the rest. It's made from a different type of wood. I don't know what exactly you're looking for in your broom.
I think. Well, I still have the broom that I got from the spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd be like comparing the brooms, if they're of similar make.
I mean, the broom you pulled from the spirit probably used to be a flying broom, but it's pretty banged up.
Yeah. Maybe one with like a cherry mahogany blend, and like a russet brown like tassels.
The russet tassels is easy enough. Cherry mahogany, mahogany's a little heavy, but there is a straight cherry wood broom.
I'll go with that one.
All right, you have a cherry wood broom of lesser flying. I have linked the details of all of your new magical items in our Discord chat. So enjoy your non-cursed items for a change.
Can't be. Identify all of them.
I was about to ask, what's both Astley and Kirsten look at you expectantly. So do you need more jobs tomorrow? Are you moving on? To be fair, we don't have a lot of jobs left. A lot of delivery people took more than one day doing what you did today. So it's mainly just making cakes.
I'd like to take you up on that promise you made.
Ah, yes. Entrance to the guild. Well, entrance to the guild. It sounds like I'm going to make you a guild member. Access to someone who is a member of the guild. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You weren't very specific about what you need crafted. So maybe, I mean, with everything you've done and with what Pris did against the people slandering us, I should have a little more time away from the bakery. And as she says that, Astley sort of goes, "Oh, I know you're not a baker. I suppose I can handle it." Do you want to meet tomorrow and discuss your project?
Yeah. I mean, the sooner the better, I think. I don't know.
I just worked in a bakery for 16 hours. Tomorrow it is.
I've never worked in a bakery before. I don't know what we do.
I can tell. So, tomorrow. Where?
Somewhere very quiet.
I mean, I normally work in a smithy, which is not a quiet place, so I'm open to suggestions.
Uh, people, where the fuck is quiet? It's because of it's something against the, they kind of look around at the party, just desperately not mouthing the word werewolf, but definitely mouthing the word werewolf.
Right. I'll meet me at the guild hall, and I'll just book us a meeting room.
Can people hear us there?
No, that's the point of a meeting room.
I know, if I had a meeting room, I'd be spying on that.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. It's where we craft our magical artifacts. It's quite well protected.
Alright, yeah, then that sounds good. That sounds good.
Alright. Preference for a time?
Mornings?
Has anyone ever told you that conversing with you is like pulling teeth?
I think, yeah. I didn't really word it like that. Mornings. I don't know, when do you get up?
4:30 a.m. When do you get
Oh.
up?
About 4, about 5, something like that.
I mean, I can get a meeting room for 5:30.
Sounds good.
Perfect. So yeah, meet me there. Rather, give my name at the gate, and I'll come collect you.
Alright.
All settled then?
Oh, I found a pendant, and I told the antique dealer that if someone comes looking for it, that they could find me here. So, if someone comes over, just could you let me know?
Sure. Any particular kind of pendant?
Yeah, this one. I just love the pendant.
Nice. Magical. You could try taking it to one of the guilds and see if someone recognizes who made it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Which
I mean,
guild?
I work with the metal workers, so
Sure, if you can find out who made it.
I can ask around at least. It probably has like a mark on it that I can't see right now because honestly I'm so tired I can barely stand upright.
Well, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow.
Oh, and I wanted to go to the pet store tomorrow. Don't let me forget. I wanted to go see... we have to go see if they want to buy the baby mimic that Sam doesn't want to keep. For whatever reason, it's fine.
Who gave you a baby mimic? No, you know what?
He was a child. I know you didn't want to know, but you should probably be aware that they are robbing people
And
and
then-
putting mimics on their persons.
That is strange and unusual, and we'll talk to the guards about it.
Already told Beatrice.
Oh, I love Beatrice. I'm so happy she's been here these past 4 days.
You should probably send her some donuts. I feel like she's having a hard time here.
Really, she didn't seem like the kind of person who eats a lot.
She probably... I think the only thing keeping her running is her dedication to the law and alcohol at this point, and I think she needs to break that up with maybe a donut or...
That sounds like
pastry.
Beatrice. Maybe I just sell her something, send her something with a little more nutritional value than a donut.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know you could sell a mimic. That's interesting. Best of luck with that. Anything else? We're closing.
Nope. I understand you want to get to bed. I
Really do.
am headed out the door. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, you leave the Cat and Cake Bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Mission complete. Job well done. No one died.
Yep.
Bunch of uncursed items. I think this is an excellent place to end this week.
We head back to our inn that's full of cats.
Yup.
Yeah. And he's like, as you walk back in the distance.
I
In
mean,
the sky, you can see a
there
giant
is a
shadow.
certain flapping of wings that sounds suspiciously like a red dragon, but that's for next week.
It's fine, we have a silver one. Addicted to pastries.
If
And
you
about
see
a
me
million spellcasters in a city.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
a
sure
very
it'll be
magical
fine.
city.
Beatrice will single-handedly beat down Cled.
Oh yeah,
No, double-fistedly.
Yeah, she's not even gonna put her beer down for this. Beatrice has got this.
She's just looking at the dragon, be gone. And the dragon says, sorry.
Fuck off. Oh, I'm sorry, Beatrice, I didn't know you lived here.
Beatrice!
Beatrice! No!
Oh my god, it's been so long.
Alright, let's do the warm fuzzies first this week before we do our sign-offs and our favorite moments. Counter alphabetical, which is not a word, but it should be. We're gonna start with Strix.
Strix.
And then, of course, we have Rico.
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 I promised this wouldn't be a musical episode, and yet here we are.
But
L
I'm
Street Gaming.
Gaming.
I wish you'd pick a tune and stick to it. Deborah. Or
Never.
Deborah, depending on how you say her name.
Deborah.
Of course, we have Christina.
Christina.
If you can pick a tune, maybe at least pick a theme or like a musical genre.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay. What if we
Wait.
do it at different tones? Like ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba.
Beautiful.
Fuck you, I'm not coherent enough for that.
Why don't you try it with Bill Chavez?
Mel
Chavez.
Chavez.
Perfect.
We have fun here.
This is beautiful. All right, let's go around. Tell people who you are, where they can find you, any other wild plans you're willing to share with us. Talking, and your favorite part of today's game. It can't just be we all survived. We know it's amazing. I'm gonna start top left again. Graham.
No, you start bottom right.
No, I'm starting top left.
No.
Yes.
Graham.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Graham. I play Samander, also known as the Samander Lighthope, Slayer of Spirits, Fey Friend, Healer of the Hurt, Firebringer, Man
Wow.
on Fire.
No one calls you any of these.
I know,
Nope,
but
none of these.
hey, that was back when I was an adventurer. Until I took a fire elemental to the face.
Also not true.
But you can find me here every Wednesday playing at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard as the lovely Light Cleric. You can find me on Fridays on my own channel, which is twitch.tv/GrahamCrackers with a Z. Or you can find me on Twitter at GrahamCrackers with a Z1. On Fridays, I play the Goldshine Investigations, which is a supernatural campaign in a homebrew world DM'd by Anon E. Moose, which is about a tale of a whole bunch of people getting magical powers that they never had, and they have no idea how they got them, but they, don't follow the rules. And we have to stop them. Most recently, we're going into the Plane of Nightmares. Nothing bad will happen. You can find me every other Saturday on Polished Cryptid at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, where I play Mavren Minados, a former pirate, now turned cursed sorcerer warlock that made a deal with an aboleth last episode. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
What is it with you people and making deals?
Hey, I don't know. Also, upcoming in March, you can find me on my own channel every Tuesday, where I will be DMing 2 campaigns, alternating on weeks in a homebrew universe. You should tune in, it's going to be great. And in April, I will be hosting a indie month where Anik and myself and several other DMs will be DMing a whole bunch of TTRPGs that are not D&D for a whole bunch of one-shots on my channel. So if you're interested, you can find me in those places. Or you can message me on Discord and say, hey, let me in. Let me in. But that's all I've got. My favorite moment today was absolutely Welby being in the center of this item that we were carrying, trying to hold it up.
Briefly trying to save all of you.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. Was just this picture of this little tiny halfling on his tippy toes, keeping it up.
Probably trying to prevent his top hat from being crushed. Lady Dame.
Hey, it's me. I'm Lady Dame. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at the Lady Dame, anywhere that's important. I am let's see. You can find me here, obviously, every Wednesday on Uncaged for a little bit, for who knows how long. We'll just keep extending it. It's great. Playing
For
the
one
sweetest
season.
tiefling.
Season ago.
Yep. Playing the sweetest tiefling ever, who desperately wants a cute pet of her own. Someday it will happen. You can also find me. I'm on a podcast called Of Black Glass, which is produced by Off the Table. New episodes release every other Sunday. So I think we have 3 episodes out right now. Episode 4 should be coming out shortly. I also have a bunch of stuff coming up. Hold on, I have to pull out the calendar. Because I have all of my one-shots are happening this month. Next week on Sunday, I'm going to be over on Merefeather's channel at some time that I don't remember, in a game, which is our sequel to Little Fears. It's going to be a City of Mist game, where we are definitely maybe going to be in a heist. 2 p.m. Eastern, according to Mare. At 9 a.m. Eastern on, I think, Eva Sarriot's channel, I'm going to be in a Mothership game, which I believe Anik is also in. And then on the 28th at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm in a 10 Candles game over on Craftic Studios. And also I'm a variety streamer on my own channel. I stream late nights every Saturday through Tuesday, doing a variety of things, but most importantly on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific, I am joined by several guests, and where we read terrible smut and giggle and have ridiculous alerts. This upcoming week, I'm going to be joined by guests Mel, Honey Buns, and Robin, aka Call Me Caulfield, and we're going to be doing, I believe, actually Studio Ghibli is the last I heard. Studio Ghibli smut, which is a little tricky because we have to find ones that are specifically adults and not minors. But it was either that or bodice rippers, but the Ghibli seems to have won out. I know, it's a good time. I also read stories. I'm in the middle of reading Emma by Jane Austen on Sundays and Mondays, and I also just started playing Monster Prom, also at 9 p.m. Pacific on Tuesdays. I am also at the end of the month. I'm sorry, I know I have a lot. At the end of the month on Friday, February 26th at 5 p.m. Pacific, I will be running a Dragon Hearts charity one-shot with, I haven't yet announced the cast, but they're amazing. It's going to be real cute, and it's going to be a whole bunch of dragons who fall in love, hopefully, or, forge relationships with other dragons. It's going to be great. My favorite part, I know it, yes, my favorite part of the session was Kai and the Silver Dragon, and I'm still sad that Pris did not get to meet the Silver Dragon, who's obsessed with pastries, because I think Pris and the Silver Dragon would be best friends ever, and it would be delightful. But I love them. They're wonderful. All right, that's it. That's me.
They're adorable. Wild.
Yes, hello. Hi, I'm Wild at Wild Engineer on Twitch and Twitter. You can find me here on Wednesdays. Let's see. I am also on a podcast, or a short shot podcast, powered by the players. Well, we currently have our session 0 online for our game of Crossroads Carnival. Yeah, that's what it is. It was an interesting one. Very old-timey type of carnival. No clowns, in case anyone is worried about that kind of stuff. Also on February 20th...
I was literally just typing in chat, clowns are too far for me. Cannot.
On the 20th, I will be starting a game of Fate of Cthulhu on Weave the Tale. So that should be fun. And on the 27th, I will be joining Lady Dame for a Smutty Saturday. So yay. Yeah. Ooh. And my favorite part of the game was seeing everyone panic when realizing that that giant cat we threw into a window was actually a gnome.
Nice. Swapper.
Hello, I'm Swapper. You can find me on Twitter under @GreatSimplicity, as well as every Wednesday here, of course. Every second and fourth Saturday, which is this Saturday, by the way, you can find me GMing the D&D 5e urban campaign City of Shadows, where, let's just say, there were some interesting choices and consequences might be had there. I stole somebody's soul. Sorry. Moving on. My favourite moment of the session was... I think I have to go with the water elemental or spirit that has been plucked up by a broom of dysfunctional broom of flying. It just had a very... Studio Ghibli vibe that fits the bill, I think.
Sorry, I was trying to out.
I was like, why is there silence? I said everything. Let me go, goddammit.
I was trying to out both command Lady Dame. I beat her to it. Anyway, my name is Anik. You can find me on Twitter @Anikster, where I usually announce what I'm playing, where, and with who, because technology scares me, so I don't have my own channel. I beat you once again. Coming up, I am going to be putting my face all over Marefeather's channel again. I am running a Ryutama game on March 7 called Mr. Madrical's Magical Machines, because why not start your day with a tongue twister? And then on the 16th, which I'm apparently allowed to announce, we're having a birthday bash on Mare's stream while raising money for charity, and I get to kick off the whole entire day because I'm European and it's a time slot that I'm actually awake for, with another Ryutama game where they will be saving the town of Crystal Chime, which is actually fun little RPG world interconnect. It is the home world of the character that was made by Alex, who wrote the RPG Pris is playing, Lady Dame is playing, where everyone's dragons smooching dragons. Talk about a small world. Let's see. I'm in that mothership game that was mentioned earlier. I will be returning as the Collective. I have a new patch that simply says your failure will be noted. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I'm here every Wednesday, provided these lovely people don't drive me completely insane. I think that is currently it for RPGs that already have dates. Graham already mentioned Indie April. So far, I have plans for Ryutama, Bluebeard's Bride, Honey Heist, Witches and Spellcraft, Monster of the Week, that sort of things. Definitely not 5th edition, just pretty much everything else. I need some more horror. I'm running a lot of Ryutama. I need more horror games. Speaking of horror, I am also guesting February 27th on the Smutty Saturday. Which for me is a smutty early Sunday morning because my alarm is going to go at 5:15 a.m. It's going to be a great time, and I'm just going to have a champagne breakfast, I think. Because we got Chuck Tingle smut, which is a very special category of its own. I'm a little scared, which is perfect because that's the mood I like. I can't wait. I ordered a special top for this. My favorite part of this session. I mean, I can't also say your faces when it turned out to be a gnome because that was just too much fun. I think you all deciding that, magical items are fun and you've collected a lot of them, but in the end, all you really wanted was a bath. So everyone's going, please just let us use the bath. It was such a mood. Like you could feel the wariness from across the screen. I loved it. I think that is it for us for this week. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, be nice where applicable, and we'll see you next week, where I'm sure nothing terrible will happen to this party yet again.
We've gone so long. It's been wonderful.
You had a nice little break. Remember, it's storytelling. First you go up,